All right, guys, hope you're well. Hope you're having a blessed Sunday. Before I get into this, I just want to tell you, as I was setting up the stream, I found out that Joe Biden has dropped out of the 2024 presidential race. I'll look into that later. The guy who's already asking me questions, I've not looked into it. I'll look into it later. I'm going to focus right now on the purpose of the stream, which is why Xander just won the Open and how it connects to the darts final, which we're going to have against Humphreys and Van Gerwen. And I believe both of them are going to tie in with what's just happened with Joe Biden, because everything is absolutely connected. So like I said, I hope you're well, and I hope you enjoy this. If you can hit the like button as soon as you come in, pretty much every stream, that would make it a lot easier for me. As soon as you come in, just pop a like. Lady Hawk, God bless you. Hope you're well. Thank you for everything. So I knew in the Open that it was going to be an American that would win. I thought it would be Scotty Scheffler, and then in play, I saw it was going to be Xander, but it had to be an American. So when I woke up this morning, I looked at the leaderboard, and the leaderboard showed me that Xander was in contention because he was joint second. But the leader at the time was South African. His name was Lawrence, and he was playing unbelievable golf from what I read. And then you had Justin Rose, who was English, and then you had Xander. And then all the other ones, they didn't really have much of a shot. So I thought, okay, that's perfect. There's just one American here. I'm going to explain why I believed it would be an American that would win. I know that there was 4 people on my website that like Xander before the tournament. They did well with that. But with golf, for me, I think the best way of doing it is figuring it out on the Sunday. That's how it best works for me anyway. Calling it before the tournament when there's literally a ridiculous amount of players. So I woke up at the right time, I'll tell you that. I think it was like I can't remember what hole it was. But I'm going to tell you why Xander won. Much love to Lockwood. I'm always happy when he wins money because I've told you he puts it all towards his family. And he, by the way, has just set up a band. He sent me a video of them performing, and my word, unbelievable. So they're going to set up a YouTube channel soon. As soon as they do, I'm going to promote them. It's my type of music as well. So, Lockwood, I know you're watching, but YouTube don't let you comment because you probably speak too much truth, but I know you're listening, so much love to you. And it's interesting how Justin Rose finished second. He had a great tournament. And today is the anniversary of the coldest day ever recorded in history. And obviously, Rose survived the Titanic. We know how cold that water must have been. In connection to the iceberg. So just outrageous, but Xander wins. If Justin was American, I would have liked Justin, but the fact that he's English, it had to have been an American, and I'll explain it. I remember when I coded Xander to win the Olympics in 2020 in Japan, and he won it. One of the best codes I've done in sports. So I put this, like, I didn't catch Xander at big odds or anything, like some people did. I caught him when he was plus 130. He was joint second. And I said, I'm very confident an American will win. So I went with Xander. And here's the reason why. Xander won the 2024 Open. This now means that all 4 majors this year were won by Americans for the first time in 42 years, where it was won by 3 different players, because this was Xander's second major of 2024. So I tell you all about the 4s, don't I, with the 4 horsemen. So it had to be an American. And when you look at the American golfers, you've got Scotty, world number 1. You've got Xander. Henley's a good golfer. Horschel's a good golfer. And outside of that, maybe Morikawa is decent enough. Could have looked at Cantley. Spate's a decent golfer. But I knew this was revolved around the Queen, Revelation, Trump, War, and Xander and Scotty had those numbers. Scotty's code was about number 7. He finished tied 7th. All right, but Xander wins. So listen to this. This was Xander's 211th tournament. Now, golf tournaments pretty much end on a Sunday unless there's been issues with the weather and it could run on to Monday, but they often finish on a Sunday, and we know the Society of Jesus worship the sun. And Vatican City was founded on 2/11/1929, which was the beginning of the Great Depression. And exactly 84 years later, the Basilica was struck twice by lightning on 2/11/2013, the year that Francis became the Pope. I know Xander connects to the Pope because I've coded him a few times. So 2/11, February the 11th, is the 42nd day of the year. Right? 42nd day of the year. Remember when the Chiefs became 4-2 in Super Bowls on the 42nd day of the year? Now, the Beast of Revelation reigns for 42 months. 3 Americans won the 4 majors in 2024. Usually you'll have a European win at least one of them, okay? Whether that is a Justin Rose, whether it's a Shane Lowry, a Rahm, okay, Adam Scott. There's plenty of talented golfers outside of the US. Plenty of them. So it is a shock when Americans win all 4 of the majors. McIlroy is another one who's not American. So 42s in gematria, you have World War that equals 42, war equals 42, and American Albert Pike, he predicted that there would be 3 world wars, and he just so happened to die on 4/2, April the 2nd. Now, Xander won the Open 13 weeks and 5 days before his birthday. Revelation 13:5. And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. It's why Israel declared its independence on the 135th day of the year, guys. And obviously it's at war with Hamas right now, all by a code. Now, Xander won the Open in Scotland. All right. Remember the Euros that began on Trump's birthday? The opening game was Germany against Scotland. And I showed you why that was. Because Trump's father was German and his mother was Scottish. And I showed you that Queen Elizabeth died in Balmoral Castle in Scotland. All right. In Scotland. So, again, you see Scotland, you could have seen Scotty, but I said in my code days ago, the number 96 will be key. Number 96. So, what happens? Xander won the Open 96 days before his birthday, a span of exactly 96 weeks after Queen Elizabeth II's funeral. Remember, she died in Scotland, and he's just won in Scotland. All right. And when you look at the name, you look at the name of the golf club, it's the Royal Troon, Royal Family. Okay. Get a lot of royalty in the Bible. Now, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee lasted 96 hours. 96 hours is exactly 4 days. And Xander just won the 4th major of 2024. And he does it in the United Kingdom, whose dialing code is +44. And it's why Elizabeth had 4 children. Okay? The United Kingdom is made up of 4 nations. And so Xander had this unbelievable final day. All right. He was pretty steady. He was pretty steady in the tournament. But final day, he had a big day. That's why he won. Now, he ended 9 under after hitting 6 under on the final day. Can you see the 96? Can somebody give me a woo? If you're enjoying this, please hit the like button. All the 96s, he wins it 96 days before his birthday, a span of exactly 96 weeks after the Queen's funeral, who died in Scotland, and he wins it 9 under after getting 6 under on day 4. So I could see where it was playing out on the final day. That's where I do my best work in play. I've made that very clear. And I'm going to give a shout out to a friend here called Owl Wizard. All right. He messaged me saying, who have you got for the Open Golf? And here I've said, Xander, I like an American. He said, thanks so much. And he said, got him at plus 140. And then shortly after that, Xander hit like back-to-back birdies. So I can't always respond to everybody. It was pretty like convenient the way that he messaged me. But he's a nice guy. And there's a lot of nice guys on Instagram that follow me. And there's a couple that really have it in for me, but it's fine. That's normal. When you have a platform and when you're somewhat of a success or you're strong in your opinion, it's normal to have people try to bring you down, isn't it? So for all of you that support me, Ollie, much love to you. All of you that support me and keep me going and pushing me and motivating me and liking my videos, I appreciate you. It keeps me going because like I've said, there's many times where I'm like, I might just stop doing this. Life's a lot easier not doing this. But there's plenty of people that just push me to keep going. So I've just got an audio from Lockwood. Let me listen to it.
Oh, yeah, because it's the 470th major tournament was today. So you've got that 47, and the next president's going to be the 47th. So that's why you've had the president, you know, resigning or what have you, pulling out.
Did you hear that? Listen to the beginning of this.
Oh, yeah, because it's the 470th major tournament.
This was the 470th major tournament, all right, when it comes to golf. All right, that's ultimately 47. Now, this was Xander's 211th, all right, tournament, not major tournament, obviously. 211th tournament. 211 is the 47th prime, all right? And now you've got Joe Biden, who was running to become the 47th US president. Look when his birthday is, 2011, like 211. Can somebody give me a woo? How is 12 people watching? Guys, I must be onto something. I must be onto something. There's at least 12 people watching from Instagram, guys. All right, who I've sent the link out to. Come on, YouTube, do better. Do better. Anyways, going back to what I was saying about Xander, okay? All these fours and the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse is basically a metaphor depicting the end of times in the New Testament. You got Antichrist, you got war, famine, and death. The 4th horseman is death. All right? Now, Xander's first name is Alexander. Queen Elizabeth II's middle name is Alexandra, which I found very interesting when you look into like Alexander the Great. Now, Xander won the Open, which began 99 days before his birthday. We know that 9 times 11 is 99. We know that the recent eclipse was on the 99th day of the year. Now, Prince Philip died at age 99 on the 99th day of the year. He was a member of the royal family. I've told you this tournament was played at the Royal Troon Golf Club. Okay? People still want to tell me that the royal family have no connections to any of these sports. They connect to every single one of them, baby. Can I get a woo? Do all the professional sports mirror the same numbers on the same days? Yes. Yeah, the issue with it, like for example, with golf, you'll get a couple of them with immense riddles with overlapping numbers. And then you've got to look into the odds and see how the odds are shifting. So absolutely, yeah. I'm going to show you that in the stream. Have you seen Arsenal's new kit, Adam? It has 4 colors. I have. And they're saying it looks like Lynx Africa, correct? I told you the Gunners, War, Arsenal, the Cannonball. I've shown you Arsenal connect to War, why they signed Zinchenko, the Ukrainian, why they signed the German Kai Havertz. Showed you all of that. It's quite remarkable, really. Arsenal are the only Premier League team to sit down with the Queen in Buckingham Palace and have tea. All right? They're invincibles. All right? So I have to look into Biden later. I'll look into Biden later. Hey, Donovan, God bless you. Adidas team won Copa America. Adidas team won the Euros. Adidas team won the FA Cup. Adidas won the Champions League. Troy, that's very interesting. Have you watched my video about Adidas? Has anybody watched my video about Adidas? I say all day I dream about Satan. If you actually look into Adidas and where the apparel company was founded, you'll see that it was founded in Bavaria. Guys, Adidas was founded where the Illuminati were founded. Okay? How interesting is that? So that's a great insight that obviously Argentina, they won the Copa America. They play in Adidas. You had Spain win the Euros, Adidas. Man United win the FA Cup, Adidas. Real Madrid win the Champions League, Adidas. Yeah, Adidas was founded the same place as the Illuminati. So I'm going to let you know that this 2024 Open began on 18/7, 18th of July, exactly 99 years after Adolf Hitler's autobiography manifesto Mein Kampf was published. It was published 18/7, 1925. Adolf Hitler equals 187. So Xander's just won this tournament, which began 99 days before his birthday. And he's just won it on the 99-year anniversary of Hitler's autobiography being published. Hey, Emmanuel, God bless you, brother. Hope you're having a good morning or afternoon, wherever you are. So let me show you how the golf here connects to darts. Give me a woo if anybody, hey, Jesus or Jesus will be how you pronounce it. Give me a woo here if any of you watch darts or you're aware of darts. You're aware that there's a final that's about to begin in about 15 minutes. Because I know in the US, you don't really play darts. If you look at the greatest darts players, often from the United Kingdom. I know Van Gerwen's Dutch. But in general, darts is a sport that's popular in the UK, not in the US. So is there anyone in the chat that's ever played darts, aware of darts, know who Luke Humphries is and Michael Van Gerwen? I think I'm very fortunate that with what I do, that I know every sport, and to a high level, I would say, because I lived and grew up in England. So you grow up, don't you, on football, tennis, golf, snooker, darts. It's pretty much what you grow up, rugby league, rugby union, athletics. So I know all of that from growing up there. Then I lived in the US for many years. So I got to know about the NFL, the NBA, the MLB. So that's why I can cover every sport. Now, there's some coders that can just cover one sport or only the sports in the US. They can't cover like darts and snooker and things like that, and they don't have the knowledge of it. So, all right, Troy likes darts. Now, darts is, I think it's great. Personally, for me, playing it, I really enjoy it. Now, can it get frustrating? Yeah, I like to look at darts very similar to golf. When you're playing well, it's like the best sport ever. And when you're struggling, you just get agitated. Can somebody give me a woo if you agree? Because it's a real skill, a real art playing darts and playing golf. So today you've got this darts final coming up. Van Gerwen, all right, who's been the best darts player for the last 10 years, is going to be playing against Humphries, who's arguably the best player right now. I know why he's the best player right now. And if you watch this darts game, you will see that Humphries is starting to do this and this. Watch. Okay? Watch to see if he goes like this or this. So the vow of silence, the mark of the beast. Now he's against Van Gerwen. And Van Gerwen's Dutch. And you've got Humphries, who is from the UK. Okay? He was born in Newbury. Now, his walk-on music is I Predict a Riot. And I predict riots and civil war, guys, in the US. I Predict a Riot is what his walkout music is. And Michael Van Gerwen, okay? Michael Van Gerwen, if you look at his music that he comes out to, it is 7 Nation Army. 7 Nation Army. So you got the Army, 7, which I've been coding immensely. And then we have I Predict a Riot. You won't believe how coded darts is, guys. I'm telling you, you will not be able to fathom how coded darts is. It's every single sport. Yeah, I knew that as well, Alto, that Biden wasn't going to become the president and he'd likely step down. All the signs were there, okay, when he started falling over, falling off his bike. And then when they announced that he had coronavirus and seeing him like give speeches where he doesn't know what day it is. So it changes a lot now. It really changes a lot. Like who's going to replace him? We don't know yet. But it changes a lot, does this? Because if it was Trump against Biden, it was Trump all day long. Okay? Biden had nothing. He had nothing to become the next president that I found. Nothing. But now who's up against him? It'll be exciting to code. Can somebody give me a woo? It'll be very exciting to see who it is. All right? To see their numbers. And no doubt it'll be everything that I use. Revelation, 9/11, war. It's going to be those numbers. Now, Humphries, who's all of a sudden the best player in the world, although this will be a really tight final, you'd expect. Do you know why? Do you want to know why he's all of a sudden so great? His birthday is 2/11. Guys, his birthday is 2/11. I just told you that Xander just won the Open in Scotland, in the UK, in his 211th tournament. Now, Kansas City Chiefs, remember they won this year's Super Bowl on 2/11. They won that on Luke Humphries' 29th birthday. All right, the 10th prime number. Satan. Remember that when 49ers lost and they ended the year 14-6? Trump's birthday. Now, this golf tournament, all right, which was played at the Royal Troon, that golf course, all right, that golf course was established 146 years ago. Come on, guys. How do I stay calm and keep doing these streams with this knowledge with 20 people? I don't know how I still do it. I just must have this innate passion to want to do this, because to be giving you all of this, to connect it all, to have 20 people watching. Guys, if you had your own platform, you would see how frustrating this is and how most people would have walked away by now. So you've got Humphries, born on 2/11. You've got the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl on 2/11, on Humphries' birthday, on the anniversary of Vatican City being founded. The beast reigns for 42 months. I've just told you now with Xander winning, it's the first time in 42 years that Americans have won all 4 Opens in the same year, won by 3 different players. Remember the World Cup that Messi won? He won 4-2 in a shootout. And then you have the 49ers losing the Super Bowl, end the year 14-6. Trump's birthday is 14-6. The Euros began in Germany on 14-6. And now you have Xander winning at the Royal Troon Golf Club, which was established 146 years ago, in his 211th tournament. 211's the 47th prime. Today was the 470th major in the golf. Trump looking to become the 47th US president. So was Biden. He decides to step down. We know that Biden and Trump were both Jesuit educated. The Jesuits worship the sun. Today is Sunday. The biggest rituals you'll see in history seem to fall on a Sunday. Okay? So, how is this being done, eh? Let's just be real. Now, what I'm going to show you here, Michael Van Gerwen's birthday is this. This is Van Gerwen's birthday. Hey, Faith Destination. Adam, keep doing what you're doing. God is looking for the faithful, someone who can be trusted. Thank you. I understand that I said this yesterday, Lady Hawk, in my stream, that it's like an honor when this happens to me. That's happening to me right now. But it's also with the flesh, it's immensely frustrating. This is why I know, like, I'm not perfect, that constantly every single day is the flesh against the spirit. But you get excited to do these streams. You've done 4 years of unbelievable work. And now I have 16 people watching. I just can't fathom it. I don't think I ever will. But I do appreciate all of you in the chat. You know that. I'm so grateful. Very, very grateful. But there's definitely days where you're just like, okay, I won't bother. I sometimes say to myself, and this is not a criticism, somewhat of a compliment, because I appreciate you guys so much. Sometimes I believe that I'm preaching to the same people who already know. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody, like a couple of hundred people, thank you so much. A couple of hundred people bought my Euro 2024 book, but they all know. They all are aware of the code. So they told me, oh, I love it. It's great. Many people. I'm very happy for that. It makes me happy. But I'm like, the same people in the chat are watching me. You know this stuff. Like, you know the reality is coded. A lot of you know that biblical prophecy is being revealed or scriptures playing out on the world stage. So I'm like, am I just repeating myself? I pull out incredible code after code after code every day. And it's just the same people listening. Like I said, on one hand, I'm beyond grateful that you guys do listen and you enjoy it and you learn. And on the other hand, I'm like, okay, have I gone as far as I can go? Or is this suddenly going to be, boom, a new set of people watching? I have to hope and pray that that's going to be the case, to be honest. So I'll keep pushing. But it's tiring. Maybe I shouldn't get so excited about presenting the work now and just present it. But I think that'll take away who I am, my motivation, my energy levels. But anyways, you've got Van Gerwen, Michael Van Gerwen. His birthday is 25/4. Now, 9/11 was on the 254th day of the year. And Queen Elizabeth II, She was born with 254 days left in the year. She died 911 days after COVID was declared a global pandemic. And 3:11 p.m. is the 911th minute of the day. People say we live in a matrix, and Neo from the Matrix, he was born 3:11, and his passport ran out 9/11/2001, even though the movie was released in 1999. So I understand why people say we live in a matrix. It's Satan's matrix, all right? This wasn't the original creation until Satan basically poisoned the earth and became the god of this age. But Adam, I just watched back your stream with Matt Letitia. Wow, what a powerful video. You've helped me find God. Wow, okay. Listen, the guy in the chat who's just put that, look at me now. All right, thank you. Yeah, that stream with Letitia was powerful. And if it's helped you find God, there we go. I'm back now. I'm back. Guys, I told you I don't need the compliments about you're the greatest. I'm going to come to your website. Here's a tip. I appreciate all those things, but when somebody says that, you help me find God. Oh, my word. Thank you. Yeah, I might message Letitia and see if he wants to do it again. See what his opinion is of the Euros. I'm sure he'll be up for it because he respects what I do. A lot of people called me out saying I'm this, that, and the other because I interviewed a Premier League player. I ain't too worried about those people. I figured out whatever I do, I get called out and I get praised at the same time. So there's no pleasing everybody. People have their thoughts. Somebody said that I work for the devil yesterday. I work for the devil. And when I posted my Indian food, somebody left a comment saying, it's nice that the CIA are looking after their employees. Can't I just share my Indian food? The only reason I shared it is because I was doing that stream about India and Indiana and Trump's vice president's wife being Indian and the movie Maharaja. So I shared the Indian food. Supposedly the CIA bought me it. Come on, man. The devil hates you, bro. That's why you get blocked on YouTube. Thank you. Exactly. If I was doing the work of the devil, I would have a massive following, wouldn't I? Can somebody give me a woo? I'd have a monster following. If I was doing the work of the devil, all right, and I'm supposedly so cunning and crafty and gifted the way I talk, why does my channel not grow? Why is there 19 people watching now? And why, if I was putting on makeup, I would probably have 19,000 people watching me do it, doing the work of the devil. It's kind of embarrassing. Right, listen to this. I believe he is, from speaking to Letitia. I've spoken to him for hours, and I believe he is. And any of us can become reborn, by the way. That's the beauty of it. Not the devil, but anyone in the flesh can become reborn. Now, what I want to show you is how biblical darts is. All right? I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it. So let me find the post that I put on my website. It's crazy that Biden steps down right after he tested positive for COVID-19, isn't it? All right. Very interesting, to be honest with you. So let me find this post. If you can hit the like button, I would appreciate that. I try to aim for 100 every video now. Let me look. Man, I've got too many posts. Let me find it. Sorry, guys. Have a little patience. Where are you? It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. And if you look at the most popular YouTubers over the years, all of them pretty much lose their mind. And they'll do anything for likes and views. And it's often stupidity that gets you a big following. A big following. I'm not talking about 12,000 people. That's not a big following. What did I save it as? I can't find it. But I know in darts, right? The highest score you can get in darts is 180, which is 60 plus 60 plus 60. All right, you get 3 darts. We know 666 is the number of the beast. Now 616 is the alternate number of the beast. Van Gerwen won this tournament in 2022, which began on 616. Is now in the final. And when you read out Ephesians 6:16, I got chills. So I've said for a while that darts is revelation. Again, MVG's been the best darts player for 10 years. His birthday is 25-4. The beast of Revelation has permission from God to take out 25% of the earth, a fourth of the earth. That's why his birthday is 25-4. That's why he's been so good. But 616, the alternate number of the beast. It's why Messi's first ever World Cup goal was on 616, guys. Kobe's all-time record against LeBron was 616 in head-to-heads. Ephesians 6:16 is what gave me like actual goosebumps. All right? Ephesians 6:16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Darts of the wicked, guys. That's Ephesians 6:16. 616 is the alternate number of the beast, which is 666. And in darts, guys, the highest score is 60, 60, 60. I've told you the bull is a beast. You got the bullseye. The bullseye is 50. Biden was in politics for 5 decades, 50 years. Now, think about when you throw a dart. You throw a dart like that. Look at my hand. Have you ever thought about that? 8 people watching. Oh, keep going, Adam. Keep going. Guys, all of you hit the like button. Let's see. Let's see what happens. There's 8 of you. All right? Go on. Let's see what happens. Let's test this outrageous algorithm out. All right? Let me keep exposing darts, eh? Now, like I said, I enjoy playing darts. But if you look at the, 8 people, 6 people watching now and 24 likes, that's Messi's birthday. And that's when modern day Freemasonry was founded. All right. 6 watching, 24 likes. Do the math, guys. Do the math. All right. Now, I noticed 3 out of the 4 quarterfinals, all of them finished 16-10. All right. 3 out of 4 were 16-10. Revelation 16:10. And the 5th angel poured out his veil upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain. Now, Michael Van Gerwen, okay, he just had a procedure on his mouth, which was affecting his tongue. Okay, and he was struggling to eat, and he had this underbite. And after this tournament, all right, they're going to break his jaw and reset his upper and lower jaw. He won his quarterfinal 16-10, and the 5th angel poured out his veil upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain. Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this? Guys, are you hearing what I'm saying? You read it yesterday. Thank you, Lady Hawk. You'll see how I code the sports. I'm not just some guy in a Discord group. That's why that group of people target me, all right? Because I don't just want to be in a Discord group coding who's going to win a baseball game or UFC fight, and that's it. I want to show you that all these sports connect and they're revolved around biblical scripture. That's what I want to show you. Okay? That is what I want to show you. Ideally, I want to get the pick right. Okay? Ideally, I want people to win money if they take my picks, of course. But that ain't the ultimate goal of what I do, and people don't like that. People don't like that. Now, you've got 5 people watching now, 25 likes. That's the date George Floyd died. Okay? Remember when YouTube didn't like me doing that video? They didn't like me doing that video. Why not? We know why. Because I completely exposed it all, guys, with George Floyd. From day one, I called that out to be absolute nonsense. And I'm sure a lot of you did as well. When I say these things, yeah, Luke Littler's come out of nowhere, okay? And they call him the nuke. Like, what more do you want, guys? Nuclear war is probably going to be the Third World War. His nickname's the nuke. His birthday is 121. Revelation equals 121. So does Antichrist. He's 17 years old, which connects to Revelation 17. It's why the Euros was on Trump's birthday when it began, and it was the 17th edition. It's why number 17 scored the opening goal. All right, because it was coded to get the opening goal. All right. Can you all just give me a woo now so I can just get a little bit of energy for the 5 people watching? So I can give these 5 people tons of energy. So I'm going to start looking into Biden. I saw Jake Paul's fight, and he always does Freemason signs. Jake Paul, Logan Paul have given themselves over to Baphomet. Now, somebody annihilated me for what I shared yesterday, and I don't know how they dare do it. So, you know, I've been showing you all 4 people watching, 25 likes, Van Gerwen's birthday. Cheers, YouTube. I'll figure it out, what you're trying to do here. Where is it? Photos. So, clearly some wrestling fan. You know, when you get that, wrestling fans are one of the most passionate, guys. Can somebody give me a woo? Ric Flair style, the 4 Horsemen, by the way. He was the leader of the 4 Horsemen. Wrestling fans are very passionate about the craft, witchcraft of wrestling. So, and I know AEW fans are like really passionate, all right? Because they're going up against the machine of WWE. Don't you say anything about my AEW. Grown men, by the way. So a while ago, I called out your boy, Jungle Boy. All right, this is Jungle Boy. Now, think about wrestlers' bodies, the physiques that they have. I know they don't have the same physiques they once had because steroids is out of the game, so we're told. All right, but they're not looking like Hogan, Randy Savage, Lex Luger, the Ultimate Warrior. But that just looks like something from like an indie show. Now, it's called The Scapegoat because he got into a fight with CM Punk, and then CM Punk was fired from AEW. It's all a show, guys. Now, so he's got a T-shirt which says Scapegoat, which is Baphomet, right? And below it, it says Cry Me a River. Have you guys been keeping up with Justin Timberlake? We finally seeing who he is, aren't we, guys? We're finally seeing who Justin Timberlake is now. It's all coming out with his songs and the demons in his videos and the fact that he looks like completely out of it when he's performing now. He went from being this innocent kid, all right, to being this just really nice guy. Now we know who Justin is. He's a child of the devil, all right? And he sang Cry Me a River. So cry me a river. All right, he sung that supposedly about Britney Spears because Britney Spears cheated on him and she called him down the phone crying like for forgiveness. Like, we really believe they dated, guys, don't we? We rarely believe that Britney was dating Justin and Angelina Jolie was dating Brad Pitt and then dating Jennifer Aniston. We all believe this, don't we? We don't believe this. Nicole Scherzinger was dating Lewis Hamilton. We don't believe this. Okay? It's all a satanic circus. It's all a satanic circus. Straight up. I could give you loads more examples. You guys could probably help me in the chat. But this Perry guy, when I saw this image, I was like, oh my word. If only more people had the eyes to see, guys. If only more people had the eyes to see, they wouldn't be calling me crazy. So here he is. He's wearing the Baphomet mask. He's almost looking to be doing Jesus on a cross. I've told you that's how footballers celebrate these days, like Bellingham. It's mocking Christ on a cross. So I shared that, and I got an inbox from a guy saying, you're the one who works for the devil. How dare you call him out? He's just a talented wrestler. And by the way, his father was a famous actor called Luke Perry. All right? And for the people who say, oh, you only get to the top because of your talent. Come on, guys. Come on. All right? And he was in Beverly Hills 90210, which was very popular. Very popular. So I shared that. I showed the photos. I was like, here you go. There's another one. There's another one. And I got attacked in my inbox. For them to attack me, why? The guy's wearing a Baphomet mask. He's wearing a Baphomet mask. He's got a t-shirt with Baphomet on it. Seth Rollins always wears Baphomet merchandise. So does Becky Lynch. The issue is that people don't know who Baphomet is, guys. Yeah, so he was obviously born into it. They are. That's why so many of famous people, their sons and daughters become famous. Look at like Will Smith's children. All right? It's just they get brought up in this satanic lifestyle. That's why it's and then people say, oh no, it's their genes and stuff like that. It's absolute nonsense. That I called this out as a kid, saying that these people make it and be famous. I said it's because of their bloodline and things like that and the contacts. I knew that then, like when I was a kid. Adam, you jealous? I used to say, like, if my dad was an ex-Premier League footballer, I'd be a pro, easy. I used to say it. Sure, you would. Okay. I've kind of confirmed that at this point, that there is this relationship with parents and kids where they do get a huge advantage. And it's because they're brought up in Satanism. Straight up. Yeah, wrestling. I've done multiple videos about it. Another commercial with guys. I've still got 4 people watching, but in the last 3 minutes, I've got 5 likes. But there's still 4 watching. Is it the 4 horsemen watching? Is that what we got? The Antichrist, war, famine, and death watching me? Is that it? There's 4. And I just got another like. Very interesting. So I don't know. Some sort of magic's going on here, guys, that I ain't figuring out too well. Give me 1 second. So do you all want me to look into Biden? Do you want me to look into Biden? Come on. All 10 of you watching. All 10 of you. The super fans. Oh, you little illusion maniacs. Did you hear Hulk Hogan's speech? Guys, are we living out? 3 people watching now. 3 of you. Let's go. There we go. 3. Man, I'm almost in tears here. It's actually becoming amusing now. I've got 3 of you watching. So, do you guys see Hogan's speech? Trumpomaniacs are going to run wild on you. What are you talking about, you silly old man? All right. What are you raving on about? It's like an SNL sketch. The world we're living in right now is just so ridiculous. All right. I can't wait for Jesus to come back. It's just become embarrassing. Like the whole thing with Trump and Biden is politics, but it's a circus. It's a satanic circus. And let me show you this, guys. What's your thoughts on this? Hey, Anna, God bless you. All of you in the chat, God bless you. I laugh every time you say the 4 horsemen. Guys, what's your thoughts on this? Let me share some images with you. Give me a woo if you like it when I share the images. The best way of me doing it, because I don't present my screen, which would really make my work a lot better. My bad for being lazy with that and not going to the next level to look into it. I'll take responsibility there. But I want to know your opinion of this, all 9 of you watching. Now, here it is. So, you know, Beckham, supposedly one of the greatest right midfielders of all time. Guys, Beckham was slow. Beckham couldn't beat a defender. Beckham had an unbelievable cross. Beckham barely scored any goals, though. But they turned him into a leader. Come on, turned him into a leader. Let him get a few important goals, and he was great at free kicks. But he's not one of the greatest right midfielders to ever live. That is a lie. Okay? That is just a lie. So you've got Beckham. He used to have all the different hairstyles, didn't he? Struggles now because his hair's fake. Can somebody give me a woo? It's clear as day that Beckham's hair is not his own hair anymore. His hair was going thin when he was young. All right? So he can't mess around with all these hairstyles anymore. All right? And it's not even his natural hair anymore. But I was looking into his haircuts and also the haircuts of Rodrigo de Paul, who plays for Argentina. Now, either this guy is idolizing Beckham, because he wears the number 7 as well for Argentina, or he's got like the same demon and he's going through the same rituals as Beckham had to go through. Because, or like he's a massive fanboy. He's a World Cup winner, Copa America winner, but he loves Beckham. Look at this. 14 watching now. Let's go, guys. I'm getting famous, eh? I'm getting famous. 14 people watching, even though I have 400 people on my website. You think I probably have all of them watch at some point. Do you know what I mean? Or at least hit the like button. I think that every time 3 people like it, it gives me 1. That's kind of where I'm going with it. I do believe that because I got 400 people on my website. They all really support my work. Most of them have been there years. I'm pretty sure that they hit the like as soon as they come in. Now look at this. Here's DePaul and Beckham. All right, you see the identical haircut. They both got similar features as well with their face, and they're all completely tatted up. All right, give me a woo if you see it. So here you go. Okay, yeah, but that's just one. That's just one. Like quite a few guys bleach the hair. Okay, yes, they look similar. Yeah, they have tattoos. Loads of guys have tattoos. Remember Bieber did something similar? Give me a woo in the chat. Hit that like, every person watching this, baby. All right. Justin Bieber bleached his hair blonde. All of a sudden, he's full of tattoos. All right. Now, here we go. Beckham, when he was with the Red Devils, when they were sponsored by Vodafone, which is 666, if you're looking at symbolism. And here's DePaul. So that same haircut there with the headband, which Headbands belong to women. All right. So you've got this one. Again, it almost looks like the same person. You've got the England and Argentina connections with the Falklands War, which began on 4/2/82 and ended on Donald Trump's 36th birthday. Now this one, you tell me who in their right mind would have their hair like this? And remember, De Paul plays for Atletico Madrid. Who did Beckham kick and get sent off in the 1998 World Cup? It was Diego Simeone. Who's the coach of De Paul? Diego Simeone. Come on, guys. Give me a woo. And just so 1998, when France won the World Cup the year Mbappe was born, you do know, guys, that when you do 3 times 666, it gets you 1,998. Why do you think the French Football Federation, FFF 666, woo, have some of that, France? How do you like that? Hey, guys, we've got 24 people watching now. Maybe I should call my parents and say, hey, I've made it. I've made it. And there's another one. There's another here. So all of you watching, what is this? Thank you for the woos in the chat. The blonde hair connects to the Bible. I did a video about it. It means that they're unclean. All right? It means that they're unclean. Unclean spirits. There's loads of them, guys. When Justin Timberlake came on the scene with NSYNC, bleached blonde curly hair, do you remember? Kanye West did it, Beckham, Bieber, Kim Kardashian. Now, the one we think of instantly is somebody who sold himself to the devil, and you know who it is. Slim Shady, baby. Eminem. He was the one that made that bleach hair popular, and look what he sings about. Okay? It's unclean spirits. Now, I'm not saying everybody who bleached their hair blonde. It's the ones who are intentionally doing it, and there'll be a ritual involved with it. Guys, bleaching your hair blonde is so bad for your hair anyways. Why did people start doing it? It was pretty much because of Eminem and then because of Beckham. Can somebody give me an amen if you agree? People, when I grew up, before Eminem was big, like Eminem got big when I was about 14, nobody had bleached blonde hair. And then people started getting it. Beckham, people like Beckham started making sleeve tattoos, really popular. Everyone started getting them. You've got to realize how Satan uses his children to lead people away from God. These are what in the Bible are known as the children of disobedience. Yeah, the bleach hair could be MK Ultra. A lot of people have stated that. This Humphries is beating Van Gerwen right now 9-6. I need to screenshot this. Guys, you beat. Give me a woo if you watched the live from the beginning. I told you that today is a span of exactly 96 weeks. 96 weeks after the Queen's funeral. And I told you that Xander just won the Open 96 days before his birthday. Luke Humphries is beating Van Gerwen 9-6 right now. Go look. All right, if I wanted to do a David Beckham here, all right, I would do that. I told you that this golf connected to the darts. I told you all the 96s, and now you have Humphries leading 9-6. Now, if it goes 9-7, it makes sense because Scheffler ended 9 under, Rose was 7 under. See if it goes 9-7. They haven't started the next game yet. Guys, it's 9-6. I agree that Lose Yourself is about selling your soul. Okay, that was his soundtrack for 8 Mile, wasn't it? Was it an unbelievable song? Yes. Personally, I believe that it's the best song that is ever released. But if you actually just slowly break down the career of Eminem, he should have had no chance. Do you know what I mean? Like, he lived in a trailer park with his mum in Detroit. Okay, he said growing up in his teens that there was more chance he would play in the NBA than being a rapper. He goes on to be the greatest rapper of all time, and every single rapper praise him. Or Eminem, my boy Eminem, the greatest rapper of all time. So, are they praising Marshall Mathers, or are they praising the demon because they fear that demon? And he's still performing. I wouldn't get into the cloning. I think that's a trap by Satan. That's why when he has, I'm the Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady, and he's got all those impersonators, people go, look, he's being cloned. Don't let the devil trap you with that. You can't clone a human being. Now, a lot of people target me for that as well. Look, his CIA is telling you that cloning doesn't exist. Guys, you ain't cloning a human being. You can't clone a spirit. Songs called Lucifer and Antichrist on the new album. Exactly, brother. You should see the videos for it as well. Now, again, growing up, I listened to Eminem. You find him very amusing, but when you break down his lyrics, incredibly toxic. Incredibly toxic. Now, I've seen his new album. I think I did a code about it. Now, most of us loved Eminem growing up. Okay? And remember when supposedly like Christina Aguilera had a crush on him? Come on, man. It's like Beyonce's with Jay-Z. Jessica Biel's with Justin Timberlake. Oh my goodness, eh? We got 28 watching now. Can we have a round of applause for the 28 watching, the perfect number, the 7th triangular number, 28. What a beautiful number, eh? What a beautiful number. Right. You helped me wake up. I'm so happy to hear that, brother. Thank you, Stu. Thank you. Right, let's look into Biden. I'm going to read an article and see what it's saying, okay? It's 31 now watching. Can you hit the like if you've just entered? I'm going to look into Biden. Am I necessarily going to do a deep code? I don't think so. But I'm going to look into why he stepped down, who might replace him, and I'll try and find some numbers for you. But I have told you that his birthday is 2011. I've given you all the 211s in my codes today. Do you know that Biden, okay, his birthday is 2011. Do you know Queen Elizabeth married Prince Philip on 2011? Do you know that the recent World Cup began on 2011? It began on Biden's 80th birthday, correct? So let me look into Joseph Biden. Born 1942, 81 years old. And he steps down from the presidential race 8 months and 1 day after his birthday. Okay? Pretty convenient when the word ritual equals 81. And in the darts, it has just gone 9-7. It's just gone 9-7. I told you Xander won with 9 under. Rose came second, 7 under. It's now 9-7. Just seeing it right now. I'll keep an eye on it for you. See if it goes 10-7 for when Israel was attacked by Hamas. Now, could it go 9-8 for the Queen dying on 9-8? We'll see. But let's see if it goes 10-7 for the beast with the 10 horns and the 7 heads. I'll keep an eye on this. All right? I believe it will likely go 10-7 because that's more biblical than the 98 with the Queen. Now, the Queen connects to Revelation. I've shown you that. But I have a feeling it'll go 10-7 because of Israel being attacked on 10-7. I told you the two greatest footballers of our generation, number 10, Lionel Messi, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. They call them the GOATs, all right? Call them the GOATs. The GOAT is Baphomet, all right? Let me show you this image. Let me show you this image. And by the way, in this darts, it's 1st to 18. And in darts, in golf, it's 18 holes a day, which is 6 + 6 + 6. Okay? So let me show you that. Boom. 10-7. Go look. That's how quickly it goes in darts. 10-7. Remember 10 times 7, 70. Daniel's 70-week prophecy. Queen Elizabeth reigned for 70 years. Donald Trump began his presidential term as the 45th president when he was 70 years old. Go watch my code about why Liverpool beat the Red Devils 7-0 not that long ago. All right? Now, let me show you this image. This particular app, 433, tell you the truth without telling you the truth when you have discernment. Now, watch this. So we have the photo there of Messi and Yamal, and we have Ronaldo and Mbappe. Messi wore 19, Ronaldo 9 early in their careers. All right. And Yamal now has the 19 shirt, which I predicted, and Mbappe number 9. That's the Queen's funeral right there, 19-9. Tom Brady, the GOAT, was the 199th draft pick in 2000. He went on to 10 Super Bowls, winning 7, like 10-7. Can you not see this, guys? I know you can. I've told you that Yamal and Mbappe are being set up to be the next Messi and Ronaldo, but they won't have the same career because we'll be done in a few years, I believe, all of this. All right? So now it's 10-8. I told you this was going to be close. (11-8), 10-9, that's too tough to call. So I'm not gonna, but the 10-7 made sense. So where was I? Yeah, Joe Biden. Let's read an article. Where are you, Biden? Let me find an article for you. And remember, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and Biden and Trump are the commander-in-chief for Operation Warp Speed, which was about rushing out the vaccines. Go look it up. You'll see why the Chiefs are dominating. All right, I found it here. It says the following. President Joe Biden drops out of 2024 presidential race. Biden, after a 5-decade career, 50 years, faced a reckoning over his age and his ability to defeat Trump. He endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris as his party faces a historic effort to replace him. Now, there's been many people, it's just gone 11-8. There's been many people who've said Kamala is going to be the next president, the first female president. I believe every president's been female. That's my logic. I believe Kamala would be the first genetic male. I know you're going to go, what's he talking about? I know how Baphomet works. Okay? But many people say it's going to be Kamala. And lots of people said Biden would step down ages ago and that Kamala is going to replace Biden. That's not confirmed yet, but Biden's just endorsed Kamala Harris. If you watch The Simpsons, we had that female president, which was Lisa Simpson, and she replaced Donald Trump. Trump has all these numbers for 47, which are quite remarkable, but recently 48's been popping up. But I still believe Trump will be the last ever president. Remember, he got shot exactly 48 weeks before his birthday. Donald Trump equals 48. The Eclipse was on 48. But he has so many 47s. So it looks like Kamala's going to run. And we all need to know that your vote doesn't mean anything. So if the media, it all looks like, okay, Trump's running away with it, all they have to do is say they stole the election and whatever it is that goes down. So whoever replaces Biden, I have to look into it. And listen, guys, can you hear the birds? This is what I mean at times with like, when you call futures, and you know, I'm like, Trump's going to beat Biden. Biden stepped down now. It's like you might do a code for a future that's revolved around the coach. The coach steps down 2 weeks before the tournament, and you're like, what? So that's the thing with futures. Like, you want to get the information before, because when you're a gifted coder, that information will benefit you. But you can revolve a code around Trump against Biden. Now it's not Trump against Biden. It's Trump against question mark. And then you have to go look again, which for me is bittersweet because it constantly gives me work in regards to coding and exposing. But Trump pretty much had Biden won, didn't he? He had Biden won. It was done. Everyone was like, yeah, Trump's got it. Now that's changed. So what we need to do here is, oh my word, guys, hold it there. It's 9/11. The darts is 9/11. It's just gone 9/11. Oh my goodness. I said this revolves around the Queen. She died 911 days after COVID was declared a pandemic. Israel was attacked by Hamas 911 days after Prince Philip died. Guys, it's 9/11. The darts is 9/11. This stuff's happening every day. Revelation 9/11, guys. Remember, King Charles was born a span of exactly 911 weeks before the Church of Satan was founded. 911 months, actually. So, Revelation 9/11, and they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. Do you remember this as well? This has just hit me right now. Okay? Do you know when Joe Biden was talking about a dark winter? Can somebody give me a woo if you're aware of this? Joe Biden was talking about a dark winter. Yeah? Dark winter, cold, dark. Well, Joe Biden's just stepped down on the anniversary of the coldest day ever recorded. You got to look into the Cold War as well. Today is I think it's the 37-year anniversary of the coldest day ever recorded. And he talked about a dark winter. So that doesn't need numbers. Because if you know anything about the Cold War, all right, you'll know that it began in 1947, the year Elizabeth married Philip. And it was a geopolitical tension between the USA and the Soviet Union. Ain't that happening now, eh? The Cold War. Listen, the Cold War. And Joe Biden has literally just stepped down on the anniversary of the coldest day ever recorded. And Joe Biden was getting into it with Putin because he was funding the Ukraine. And Israel was attacked on Putin's birthday. Oh, man, give me a news channel, man. It'd be more enjoyable than listening to a bunch of bullshitters lie to you. Yeah, Mexico just had its first female president. Please watch my video, which I coded for her to win it before it happened. Same with my Starmer video that I coded before it happened. No, it won't be Starmer. No, it won't be her. In Mexico, a lot of my friends were like, you don't know what you're talking about. I told you. A guy called Diego said, since when did you become an expert on Mexican politics? I said, I don't need to be. Watch. He said, well, everyone I know has voted for the other woman. Don't matter.
It doesn't matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Your vote don't mean anything. Your parents just waited in a line for 8 hours when it's already determined who's winning. Can I get a woo? The darts is being played at the Winter Gardens. Oh my word, that is a great point. Guys, can we give a round of applause for NC? Winter Gardens, guys. They've just took a break at 9/11. Winter Gardens, dark winter, the anniversary of the coldest day of the year. Yeah, I call him Justine, not Justin. Oh, man. Absolutely outrageous. So, yeah, that's massive, guys. And now I've just told you about the Cold War, which was the Soviet Union against the US in 1947. And we're going to have a 47th US president. Oh, I need to type this up, don't I? I need to type this up. Biden steps down 107 days before the election. Israel attacked on 10/7. I'm going to have to probably go soon and type this up for my website. And what's interesting, the election's on bonfire night. The election's on bonfire night, which is often cold in England, but you stood around a fire. But you're often cold on bonfire night in the UK. Aren't you guys? Anybody from the UK? Can you back me up there? You go to a bonfire, it's cold, you have your pork pie and peas, all right? You get all the smoke around you, you have your marshmallow, but it's cold. And the election's on November the 5th. Remember, the 5th of November. The darts is now 12:10. So it's close as I expected. 12:10, 1st to 18. And "22 games played so far. Revelation has 22 chapters. Israel was attacked by Hamas exactly 22 years after USA invaded Afghanistan. And also, Israel was attacked exactly 22 weeks after King Charles III was coronated. He was born the same year that Israel declared its independence. Guys, we're living out the end of days. And do you also know, oh my word, this has just hit me right now. I've reminded myself. Today is Erling Haaland's 24th birthday. Right? And you know what they call him in front of goal? Guys, they call him ice cold in front of goal. The darts is 12-11 now. I bet it goes 12-12. It's probably going to go 12-12. 12 times 12 is 144. The 144,000 sealed. My birthday. All right. Watch it go 12-12. It's 12-11. They've just started leg 24. Super tight. Expected it to be. This is wild. So Haaland, he's known to be ice cold in front of goal. He's from Norway, isn't he? This is just mental. Would love to see another Matt Letizia chat. I'll set it up. I don't think we're seeing anyone's doubles. But yeah, I can't believe the Cold War was in 47. In 47. And he's just stepped down from becoming the 47th US president. How is this being done? Joseph's middle name is Robinette, and Trump calls himself Batman. And Robin was Batman's sidekick. 12-12. I don't know if you guys are watching this. It's just gone 12-12. If this goes 13-13, guys, for Revelation 13, I told you why Messi has 13 World Cup goals, why he won the World Cup, his first ever with 13 days left in the year. If this goes 13-13, guys, why are you blocked? Blocked from where? You're not blocked. I can see your comments. Blocked from where? Fidel Castro, I think, connects to Maradona. Heavily connects to Maradona. Fidel Castro. I think they have the same bloodline. If you want to look at images of Fidel Castro, when Maradona was a drug addict and alcoholic, he would fly to Cuba. He would fly to Cuba for rehab. Why? Because Fidel Castro was there, probably his relative. Go look them up. And he's got a tattoo, I think, of Chavez. Like Humphries has just gone up 13-12. You just watch this go 13-13. Just watch. Again, I don't want to be so adamant. It might not. This goes 13-13, guys. I want you all to read Revelation 13 in the Bible. So, President Joe Biden announced Sunday that he will end his presidential re-election campaign, bringing an abrupt and humbling conclusion to his half-century-long political career and scrambling the race for the White House just 4 months, 4 horsemen, before the election day. Biden, 81, who stepped down 8 months and 1 day after his birthday, could not reverse growing sentiment within his party that he was too frail to serve and destined to lose to Donald Trump in November. He backed Vice President Kamala Harris to replace him as the Democratic nominee. Now, how do you just suddenly realize this now? Why today? Did we not see this years ago, guys? Yes? We saw this years ago. It's just realized now, you know what? I think I'm too old. I don't think I'm cut out for this, running a nation. Let me step down now when all of this money's being invested in me. All right? I've been going around America giving speeches. But just today on a Sunday, with all these date durations, I might be too old. Are you hearing this? These people, they're not in control, guys. God is, ultimately. God's ultimately in control. Because this is actually becoming embarrassing right now, isn't it? And as well, if it becomes 13-13, it's 1st to 18. So there's a sneaky 13-18 there. I've just seen Van Gogh's wearing green. Oh my word, the 4th horseman rides a green horse. He's wearing pale green as well. He's wearing green. Van Gogh aiming to lift his 4th match play title. Are you kidding me? The 4 horsemen? They just... All right, here's what it says. While it's been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. Biden wrote in a letter posted on X. I'm pretty sure he didn't write it. He don't even know what day it is. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. Biden thanked Harris for being an extraordinary partner, so really bigging up Kamala Harris in his letter, and then endorsed her in a subsequent post. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020, the year COVID was declared a pandemic, so there's going to be another one, was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president, Biden posted. And it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Now, you want to know why feminism is being pushed? You want to know why Caitlin Clark is being thrown down your throat? It's almost like the world's ready for a woman to run the show. Beyonce said, "Who runs the world, girls?" All right. Beyonce's been sat on horses a lot recently. She's sat on every colored horse of the 4 horsemen. Did you know that? Guys, there's images of Beyonce on all 4 horses with the same colors as the 4 horsemen. Jay-Z connects to Revelation. Remember in 2001, he brought out his album Blueprint. And Blueprint means a master plan. And he's from New York. That's his most successful album. Check out the film In Time by Justin Timberlake. Okay, brother, I don't really watch much films, but I'll look into it. Hey, O'Malley, God bless you, mate. Remember Old Town Road by Little Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus? He was on a horse. Yeah. And he was also in a video where he was given a lap dance to Satan. And what happened? He became one of the most popular stars, number 1 hit after number 1 hit. There's a lot of horse symbolism, guys. Van Gerwen right now needs 186 points. 9/11 took place exactly 18 years and 6 months before COVID declared a pandemic. USA founded 186th day of the year. The Battle of Waterloo was on 18/6. All right. This is just crazy. And I bet this goes 13-13. He needs to close out with 52. Let's see. Oh, no, maybe not. Double tops for Humphries and he's 14-12. They don't often miss that. But again, they're not in control. There, he's hit it. So it's 14-12. It won 13-13. But Humphries needs 4. Van Gerwen needs 6. Your 46th president just announced that he's not going to be running anymore to become the 47th. So he's really bigging up Kamala Harris. Now, if you're in the US, oh my word, her dad's called Donald. Guys, can somebody just give me a woo? Kamala Harris's dad's called Donald. Guys, what are we living in? What is this? Like Trump? Kamala Harris's father's called Donald. So Biden, like, we got to a point that even like the most diehard Biden fan was questioning his sanity and his health and his leadership. Correct? Can I get a woo? Even the most diehard delusional Biden fan, they were starting to question Joe Biden. So now, off he goes. You've got Kamala Harris, well-educated, well-spoken, all right? The rise of women, all right? It all seems a little bit too perfect. You've got Trump, who's been a womanizer, abusing women. I'm sure she'll use that against him. Kamala Harris. You got to look into the wrestler Kamala as well. There was a wrestler called Kamala. And James Arthur Harris, Ugandan giant. He was like, he had the pentagram on him. He had the stars and the moon next to Islam. And he died in 2020. Kamala died in 2020, the same year that Biden made the decision to pick Kamala to be his party nominee. The same year Kamala the wrestler died. Remember Donald Trump is in the WWE. It's 14-13 now. On the 96th day of the year is when he got inducted And Donald Trump was born exactly 42 weeks after Vince McMahon. You see how this is just all connected? All of it. Now you know why Trump went to WWE. You know by the numbers. He was born exactly 42 weeks after Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon now is being cast out of wrestling. Is it a ritual for Trump? Because they've got so much history. But yeah, Kamala the wrestler, look into it. He died 8/9/2020. And he died at age 70. Oh my word. His height, 2001 meters. The first day in office for the president is 21. 20th of January. Oh my goodness, guys. Again, I don't know if this is the actual birth date. I can't tell you that. It's stuff I'm not going to be able to prove to you all. That's just my honest opinion. But I can tell you on numerous occasions, they've changed people's birth dates and death dates. They did it with Chadwick Boseman. They originally said he died at 42. And I connected that with Jackie Robinson. He starred in the movie, Jackie Robinson, who wore number 42. The beast reigns for 42 months. He does that. Cyrus. 15-13, Humphries. Okay, he needs 3 more wins. Probably go 13-16 here for Revelation 13-16, which is about the mark of the beast. We'll see. Again, just at first glance. So Humphries needs 3 wins. Van Gerwen needs 5. And Gematria Satan gets you 35. So does Baphomet. Remember JFK? He was the 35th US president. Van Gerwen needs 404 points, 404 verses in Revelation. So let's see if this goes 13-16. They both just hit about 100 in the first 3 shots. So that tells me that this is going 13-16 because Van Gerwen on 404 is now on 304. Church of Satan was founded 34, 30th of April. That is also the date Hitler died. This is going 13-16. I'm watching this live, not the actual game. I'm watching this live, the scores. Oh, it's close now. Let's see. I don't think he's going to close out 1-3-1, 30-second prime. But Revelation 13-1's pretty big. But he's closed it out. It's 13-16. Guys, it's 13-16. Can you hit the like button, please? It's just gone 13-16. Revelation 13-16. Oh, this is kind of disturbing. Like, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Please tell me you heard me at the beginning of the stream say that Humphries is doing this. Can you say woo if you heard me? Few of you have been here at the beginning of the stream. I said Humphries is doing this and he's doing the mark of the beast. It's now 13-16. Revelation 13-16. I'll read it out again, guys. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. He plays with his right hand. Guys, Joe Biden, 81 million votes. Thank you so much. Yeah. And he steps down 8 months and 1 day after his birthday, which was it his 81st birthday? How old's Biden now? Biden's 81, isn't he? So Joe Biden stepped down 8 months and 1 day after he turned 81. And you also have Joe Biden receiving 81 million votes back in 2020. The word rituals 81. Kobe being Bryant equals 81. His highest scoring game, 81 points. It's 16-14 now. But we got the 13-16. So let's see what happens. It's not over till it's over in the darts, especially between 2 players like this. who are completely demonically possessed. Guys, when you play darts, yes, I understand it's a skill. If you practice over and over and over again, you probably become unbelievable at it. But some of their clearances that they do are off the charts. They're off the charts. So all those 81s just stand out in the code. They stand out big time. And I think it's all about Hosea 8:1. I think it's about that. Set the trumpet to thy mouth, he shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law. You got trumpet in there, and you've also got the eagle. The eagle is the symbolism for the US. Okay? That's Hosea 8:1. 16:15, oh my word, it's going to the death. It's going to go to the death. Oh my word, imagine it goes 17:17 for Revelation 17:17. For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdoms unto the beast until the words of God shall be fulfilled. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on 17:17. Van Gogh's got the throw as well. Listen, if you were watching this as a darts fan, you'd be absolutely buzzing right now. Like, I knew this final would be super close. It couldn't be any closer. It could not be any closer. I don't think we have long left, guys. With the mark of the beast, the digital currency, the collapse of society, the rise of the Antichrist system, the persecution of Christians, food shortages, power outages, another pandemic. Now, I know I'm not spreading good news here, but ultimately the good news is Jesus is going to return very soon. Because this is too much now. It's becoming too intense. It's all become a show. I think God's sending out strong delusions, giving us this final opportunity to repent and go to him and not put our trust in world leaders. Imagine putting all your trust in Biden and now he's just said, you know what, I'm done, too old. Like you've invested your time and energy and love and respect into Joe Biden, and you're like, I want him to win the election. I love Joe and all of this. It's like, no, I'm done. It's going to go 16-16, which is 4 times 4. It's in the UK. Van Gogh is going for that 4th, but we'll see. They both need 20. 2020, guys, is when COVID was declared a pandemic. I hope Humphreys takes it, but we'll see. Humphreys took it, 17-15. He needs 1 more win. Van Gogh needs 3. Let's see what happens. I told you that Humphreys has the 2/11 birthday. 1 more leg. It's leg 33 as well. But they could really drag this out. I don't know. This is interesting. But the stuff with Biden is just mental. Okay, I think the best stuff is the cold stuff, the Cold War. The US is pretty much going to go to war with Russia because of what happened with Ukraine and what happened with Russia. And obviously, Russia are going to become allies with the Middle East. You've got USA that supports Israel. But if this goes 17-17, Luke Humphreys has led the majority of this match play final. He needs 1. But I don't think it's going to be that easy for him. Van Gogh might make this 17-17 for that revelation. which is huge, guys. The 17 is just, it's so big. Like I said, the Euro's beginning on Trump's birthday, the 17th edition. Van Gogh's going to take this one. Let's see. I know some of you are probably watching it live. A lot of you are not. There you go. He just took it. Oh, my word. It's 1716, guys. Oh, wait. What? Has Humphreys just won? 2020. Humphreys has just won the 33rd leg. He's taken it. There we go. So Van Gogh was giving it the big one, coming into this, saying he's going to teach him a lesson, all of that. But your boy just won the 211 birthday, the 47th prime, the same day that Xander wins the golf in his 211th tournament. Okay, let me just do a post. Humphreys takes it. I said Humphreys can get his 13th win in his 21st match versus Van Gogh. 1,321, the 216th prime number. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Luke Humphreys was born on 211 on the anniversary of Vatican City being founded. 211 is the 47th prime. Van Gogh can stay on 47 PDC major final titles. Humphreys can stay on 8 losses versus Van Gogh. And his recent birthday was exactly 8 weeks after Pope Francis's birthday, who resides in Vatican City. So I'll take that. I would have liked 1717, but that 1316 was big enough for me. So yeah, this Humphreys come out of nowhere because of his birthday, it seems. It seems because of his birthday, the 211. And this year's Super Bowl. His nickname's Cool Hand Luke. Cool. Wow. Let me just check something. So I'm going to check a few things here. 211, 1929. 211, 1995. Guys, the guy who just won the darts, Luke Humphreys, was born exactly 66 years after Vatican City was founded. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness gracious me. Revelation's the 66th book of the Bible. The Church of Satan was founded in 66. Guys, just breathtaking. I told my mate Lockwood he needs to cover Van Gogh, and he took Van Gogh in at the beginning, I think. He knew that, and he did. Because he just won big on the golf. Remember, Trump was shot as well on 13-7, the 33rd prime, and Humphreys has just won this in the 33rd leg. I had Van Gogh and Humphreys to make it to the final. I'm just going to put a bonus here. Luke Humphreys, that is just mental, was born on the 66th year. And wait, something's just hit me. Something's just hit me. Sorry, guys. Vatican City being founded. The Church of Satan. Remember, I said that when I saw Van Gogh on 34. I was going to go 13-16. The Church of Satan was founded in 66. The book of Revelation is the 66th and final book of the Bible. 66 is the 11th triangular number. Man. And you've got... What? Guys, wait. Please wait. Please wait. I've got goosebumps. I need to confirm this. Just wait. Wait. Oh my word. This is a coded reality. I've just got it here. I need to do a separate video. Right. I didn't need this. I got it right, but this is just a joke. Guys, listen to me, please. I'm going to reread the code, okay? He's got 180 in his Twitter name. That's because the highest score in darts is a 180. We know 180 degrees is half a circle, isn't it? It's a semicircle. Listen. So, this darts player who, out of nowhere, is the best player in the world, it seems, right now. He's gone ahead of Van Gogh. He was born 2/11/1995, exactly 66 years after Vatican City was founded, okay? We know Revelation's the 66th and final book. My codes today have been about Revelation. And we know that the Church of Satan was founded in 66, right? Now, in 2013, the Basilica was struck twice by lightning. That was God sending a warning to the Catholic Church. Remember, Lucifer was cast out of heaven like a lightning bolt? Well, the Basilica in Rome was struck twice by lightning on 2/11/2013, the year Francis became the Pope. Listen to this. I put in my code, right, that Humphreys can get his 13th win in his 21st game against Van Gogh. And I said that 1,321 is the 216th prime. Well, the Basilica was struck twice by lightning exactly 216 months after Humphreys was born. Guys, 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Obama born 216th day of the year. No doubt you're going to see him popping up again. I can't believe I have just seen that Luke Humphreys was born exactly 216 months before the Basilica was struck twice by lightning. And the 216 was all in my code, which, just so you know, 216 months is exactly 18 years. How many legs did he just win? How many legs did he just win to become the champion? 18. How many holes in a round of golf? 18. Anybody who took that pick, well done. Because that was hard. That was a hard game to call. But when I saw Van Gogh so cocky and arrogant, he had no right to be. I know most of the money was on Van Gogh, and I looked into it. So I've just proven to you. I've just proven today that the golf tournament, the darts tournament, and Biden stepping down all connects. Give me a woo if you agree. So if you deny that, I don't know what to say to you. I've just shown you today that the Open tournament in Scotland connected to who was winning at the Winter Gardens in Blackpool, which connected to Joe Biden stepping down. And I've just done that in less than 2 hours. In less than 2 hours, on top of all the other stuff I've just shown you, with the symbolism, Okay? That's just the reality. It's a shame not enough people watch my work, man. But The Awakening, Regime Shorts, Padrick, Lady Hawk, Alto, Emmanuel, all right, the same people, TJ, Mr. Man, Robbie, okay. Who else we got in there? That's pretty much it, no? Jan, Gus, News in Action. You just witnessed that it's all connected. That's why this code is profound if you know how to code it. Again, Luke Humphreys, music, I Predict a Riot by the Kaiser Chiefs. Donald Trump, the Commander-in-Chief with Biden. I Predict a Riot. There was the riots when Trump was the president with George Floyd. I don't think I have time, Regime Shorts, because I need to go grocery shopping. I literally have no food. Like, I've got bread on the top of my fridge. But I've got no food. I need to go grocery shopping. Adam, can you sing I See Through Satan's Tricks? I can't remember the lyrics that I wrote, to be honest with you. I can't remember the lyrics. I remember writing it. I remember putting it together like that. I haven't heard it for a while, so I can't. The Kremlin has said it is blocking 81 European publications in retaliation for an EU ban on Russian outlets. Now, this is big, eh? Told you, I think it connects to Hosea 81. Where's all my 81s gone? I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to look at this, guys. 29 watching, 39 likes, and the Great Depression was from 29 to 39. It somehow ended during when World War II began. Look at this. Just before I go, I've got about 5 more minutes. So, all right, ping the like for the last time, then I'll give you this. I'm going to have to put it on my website as well. It's just never ending, which I've told you is great for me, and it's also exhausting for me because it doesn't stop. It just does not stop. I asked for a like and I've gone down a like. Alrighty then. Very interesting. So Messi just won the Copa America in Miami. Now he plays for Inter Miami. If you notice, Inter Miami are top of the MLS. They'll probably win it with their pink jerseys, guys. And Messi resides in Miami where Trump resides. So he wins the Copa America in Miami. Remember, he got injured, but they beat Colombia, and Shakira was performing at halftime. She's Colombian. She was married to Piqué. Piqué was born exactly 10 years after Shakira. Okay? All the satanic relationship. There's another relationship for you. Shakira and Piqué. Guys, these people are just trapped to the devil. Now, Messi just won his 45th title of his career. Who was the 45th US president? Type his name in the chat. Lionel Messi just won his 45th title, and he did it in Miami, where he resides, where Trump resides. Who was the 45th US president? Yeah, Greenwood. I've done videos. It connects to Revelation. The fourth horseman rides a green horse. 45. Trump was the 45th president. Hitler died in 45. World War II ended in 45. Messi won the Copa America in his 187th game for Argentina. Hitler's autobiography was published 1807. Just Adam, AP News called Xander Alexander the Great. Alexander was born to King Philip, who was assassinated by a political rival, all connected. You have a gift. Are you on my website, Regime Shorts? There's loads of minds like you on my website. That's incredible. Prince Philip was in my code for Xander. The the Open began 99 days. 99 days. Wait, my throat. Before Xander's birthday. Prince Philip died at age 99 on the 99th day of the year, and they're now calling the golfer Alexander the Great, who was born to King Philip, who was assassinated by political rival. And recently Trump, there's been an attempted assassination. Humphreys uses 22 red dragon darts. Are you serious, Gus? Gus, are you serious? Now, what a find. Why? Because Satan's the dragon in the Bible, and Revelation has 22 chapters. Yeah. Later on, I'm going to do a video about this. The only issue is, like I said, people don't watch darts, but they should start watching darts for my videos now. 22 red dragon darts. The red dragon in the Bible is Satan. There's 22 chapters in Revelation. Why 22 red dragon darts? There we go. Thank you. Oh, my word. I knew this, but I didn't add it. And like we say, that 2024 is the year of the dragon. Why do you think King Charles was the Prince of Wales, whose flag is a red dragon? Revelation 9:11 is the king from the bottomless pit. All right, I'm sweating now, so I think it's time for me to go. Yeah, I'm just looking at these darts now. And remember what I said, guys, about Ephesians 6:16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. I cannot believe I'm showing that darts connects to Revelation. The top three numbers in darts, okay? 521. That's your 26, guys. That's your 26. With the Queen. Born in 26, becomes the Queen on 2/6. Queen equals 26, dies 2 months and 6 days before Charles's birthday. 26 letters in the alphabet. Jesus Christ, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. They put players in the squad according to birthday. It's not skill. Walker, Foden, Kane, Stones are born the same day of the month. De Bruyne as well. Yeah, well, Walker, Kane, and Stones have the same birthday. And they all play for Man City, and they won the treble together. And they played for England at the Euros. What are the chances that 26-man squad, there's 3 players in it with the same birthday? Do the odds. And that Eze who got called up has the same birthday as Bellingham. Do the odds. Winter's coming, that dark winter, guys. I literally, your boy Biden steps down on the anniversary of the coldest day ever recorded. And I've told you it connects to the Cold War. All right. Whether you believe that was a psyop or not, like, what isn't a psyop these days? It's like whether you believe Trump was shot at or not. That's what we're told. That's what's going to go down in history. All right. That's what 99% of the world believe happened. So you have to go with it. With decoding. That 216 stuff is one of the best finds I've ever done in a stream. Because I had the 216. Had I known before that he was born exactly 216 months before Vatican City was struck twice by lightning, I would have told people, I don't often do this. You know what? Go big there. And I rarely ever do that. The 216 find was big enough. But that one? What? What? So, yeah, again, I don't know if it's destiny. I told you Humphreys is doing that. I told you before the game began. He's doing that. He's pointing to his temple. Yeah, Scheffler has the 21-6 birthday. He had tons of numbers. It was either going to be him or Xander that won. The website got that. It was him. It was Scotty or Xander. Go on my website, read all the comments. We worked together. It was Scotty or Xander. And I figured out on the final day, when he was just plus money, plus 130, Xander's winning. Scotty was done. And if it ain't Scotty, it was Xander. All right, going into day 4, Scotty was 4-1, Xander was 3-1. Xander became 9-1 today. So golf's tough, but man, you get the theme. I knew what the theme was. I knew it connected to the darts. Do you want another darts thing and golf before I go? Guys, please, all of you hit the like button. I'm going to give you something here that's going to send shivers down your spine. I'm going to stretch my back. Can we get me up to 50 likes? I've got something here that proves that I'm connected to the code, that I'm being given this information. All right, because I can find it like that. It's mental what I'm about to show you. I'm glad I just remembered before I go. All right, so please do me that favor, and I'll try and show you it with my phone. As I'm stretching my back, I'll try and get the photos for you, because this is outrageous. All right? I've exposed about 10 different things in one stream, guys. I'm sweating, man. I'm really sweating. Watch this. The Red Dragon novel published in 1981. Regime Schultz, who are you? I'm going to give you a round of applause. If you have a YouTube channel or any type of page, tell me and I'll promote you. You've given like 3 comments that have made me go. So I appreciate gifted coders. I appreciate people who have the gift for coding, and who have discernment and the eyes to see. I didn't know the Red Dragon novel was published in 1981. Guys, what you all need to know is this, right? Whatever people try and tell you, whatever these new age people try and tell you, Satan's lost. This Red Dragon's lost. All right? Jesus slayed that dragon, baby. All right, so stay strong. This is all crazy right now. It's wild. It's going to get more intense. But Satan's already lost the war. I just want to remind you of that. Watch this. Darts is also called arrows, the arrows of the enemy. Yes. The fiery darts, the arrows. Guys, it's all there. It really is. It's all there. If you ain't on my website, guys, check it out. I'm telling you. Giving you more in this live stream than you probably ever learned at university about the world. Just in this stream. Now watch this. And I have to show you it. Because otherwise, you might not believe me. It's that insane. So if you've been watching from the beginning, I just put the link to my website there if anyone's interested. If you watch from the beginning, I showed you that the Open was connected to the darts tournament. And then during it, we saw that both of them connected to Biden. I told you, didn't I, that the golf course was established 146 years ago. Trump's birthday, 14/6, and he has golf courses in Scotland, correct? His mother was Scottish. He heavily connects to golf. I showed you how the winner of the golf tournament comes out to I Predict a Riot. The Kaiser Chiefs, Trump's the commander-in-chief for the vaccine. Chiefs won the Super Bowl. They had one of their star players, Kelsey, promoting the Pfizer vaccine. They won it on 2/11 on Humphrey's birthday, anniversary of Vatican II. Just mental stuff. Joe Biden, Jesuit educated, steps down on a Sunday. Now look at this. Oh, you might not be able to see this. Let's look at when darts was first played. I need to get another dartboard, guys. Tell me if you can see this. Yeah, he did. He released Blueprint 9/11/2001. Blueprint means a master plan. Can you see this? Can you see that it says first played 1860s United Kingdom? Somebody give me a like or woo. Communicate with me. I'll try it again. First played 1860s United Kingdom. Anybody? Let me know if you can see it. It's not that clear, is it? Can you see it? Somebody let me know. This shows you there's a delay. Yeah, all right. So darts was first played in the 1860s. You all just saw that. You all just saw that. The Open Championship, which I coded. Look when the Open Championship was established. Come on, Satan, don't make it hard for me. Anybody see it? Can you see it? The Open Championship established 1860, guys. Can you see it? 1860, when darts was first played. Now, we're not finished yet, baby. I did a video telling you about thine ears shall bleed. Okay? Let's read out what it says. Thine ears shall bleed. In the 1860s, American West, a minister and his family are traveling in a covered wagon when they hear a mysterious sound coming from the woods. What, like Tiger Woods, greatest golfer ever, or one of them? Thine ears shall bleed. Trump was just shot in the ear. This movie, Thine Ears Shall Bleed, released 4 days before Trump was shot, was based in the 1860s. USA founded 186th day of the year, the Battle of Waterloo, 1806. Coronavirus declared a pandemic exactly 18 years and 6 months after 9/11. I have just absolutely annihilated it. I've just proven the darts, the golf, and politics connected today. I've just shown everyone who watched this stream throughout that it all connects, which I've been showing you for 4 years. I couldn't give you any more concrete evidence at this point. I don't know what people want from me at this point. All right, I ain't working for the devil or for the government or for the CIA. I'm exposing too much to be doing that. All right, I'm a child of God. I expose the darkness of this world. I expose the deception. All right? I don't get rich from this, but I make a decent enough living doing it. It's not why I got into it. It's not why I'm still doing it. So, again, whilst people try to call me out for this, that, and the other, they ain't ever putting out content like this. That's the reality. So when you make these accusations about me, CIA, devil worshipper, this, that, and the other, what Where does it come from? Where does that actually come from? It doesn't make sense at all. At all. So, you know what? All of you watching this, thank you. God bless all of you. No, I don't believe in manifestation. No. No. I don't think you should put your faith in the universe. Put your faith in he who created it. Yeah, I went out for a career, and so I'm CIA. Just don't make any sense. I'm one of probably the few people, right, who genuinely cares on YouTube, does YouTube for no money, all right? I don't even gamble. Look, if I gamble today, or if I did pretty much every time, if I ever get a pick wrong, people go mental, end of the world stuff. But when I get it right, nothing. So those who say I work for Vegas, why would Vegas want me to be right the majority of the time and expose the sports that millions of people are gambling on? Like genuinely exposing them, not getting half-assed codes and going 50-50 and this, that, and the other, all right, and being a fanboy. None of that. Like literally, truly exposing pro sports at the highest level. Who benefits from that? How's the CIA? I'm not even American. How much do you get from YouTube? On average, about $70. I used to get $700, $800. And the only reason I make money from YouTube, guys, is for 2 or 3 people who I'm very grateful for sending me super chats every now and again. And that $70 that I get from YouTube pays for what, half of my groceries for a week. I'm grateful for it, but again, it don't make sense. These people, guys, they hate that I have the Holy Spirit. They hate that I preach the word of God. They hate that I make a living from doing this. So they make up all sorts of stuff about me. This stream here has shown you we live in a coded reality. Hasn't it? It's actually pretty much confirmed it now. But God bless you all. Adam, 911 days ago was the 33rd day of winter. How do you know that? Bro, I'm going to ask this guy a quick question before I go. Who are you? Who are you, baby? Like, I think I need to go for a swim. Who are you? And I mean it as a big compliment. I've not recognized your name. I don't see you on my website. I've never heard anybody promote you. Who are you? I know who Gus is. He's amazing. Blue Jays got their 1,995th home win today. I had them. Humphreys born 1995, all connected. It was his 335th game of the coach's career. Crowley died 335th day. Gus, you're brilliant at what you do. I appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying that book. Now, Regime Shots, who are you? I need to know before I go. Are you new to this? Like, how did you find my channel? Do you have your own channel? Can I help you? You've given me like 5 comments that have made me go, wow. So who are you? I like to promote people who seem genuine and have a gift for coding. Can you break it down? I'll give you 2 minutes. If not, you don't have to. You don't have to. Hey, Gav, thank you for everything. You've been there for many years supporting me. I appreciate you greatly. Right, let's see what he's saying. January 22nd, 2022. That's the anniversary of Kobe's 666 game, where he got 81 points. Bro, with the Biden 81s. January 22nd, 2022 was the 33rd day of winter. I'm 25 years old from Florida, USA. Regime Shorts is my throwaway YouTube account. I'll make a new account and join the website. God bless. I've been coding since 2019 independently before I found you. Well, if you do set up an account or a Patreon or whatever it is, tell me so I can tell people about you. Very few people that I do this for, and I'm not acting like I'm high and mighty, like, hey, you need me to promote you, but I just get a great vibe from you. So January 22nd, 2022, what's that? Exactly 16 years after Kobe's highest scoring game. 2006 is when Germany hosted the World Cup, when Messi got his first World Cup goal, and Ronaldo. We have to look at what else happened in 2006. So yeah, well, keep doing what you're doing, mate. It's exactly 22 weeks to Ralph Fiennes' birthday, who played the guy who was possessed by the Red Dragon. Jeez, man. Now the question is who's doing this? It's not man. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. I'm going to actually have a swim and do some exercise. On my website, you should have done well today. And I want to give a big shout out to Savvy. Now, there's loads of you putting out gold on the website, like immense work, Rain and Pain, loads of you. There's loads of you. I want to give a big shout out to Savvy. Savvy's on my website. Savvy puts out like 5 or 6 baseball codes a day, and his hit rate's superb. So Savvy, every day I'm grateful for you being on the site. I know you know me. We've had a chat face to face. The codes are great, and I'm very grateful to you. So God bless you all. And the one guy who signed up to my website to completely abuse me and said that Jesus Christ is a Muslim, thanks for the $10. No, I'm only joking. God bless you. You have your views. You're strong in your views. You really don't like me. And you signed up to my website to abuse me and abuse my members. There's no need for that. It doesn't benefit anybody. So if you really do believe that you have all the answers like you claim you do, just set up a channel. Set up a website and see how well you do. Because I'll tell you this for nothing, guys. It's really difficult to set up a successful website. And I won't even say mine's successful. It's very hard to get an amazing set of people who are willing to support you, and you collaborate with one another, and it's actually life-changing information. There's not many that have taken this work and been able to do that. That's why I am the target of hate. I think mainly because I've done a lot with this. Set up a website, set up a Patreon, written 12 books, got a good following, a loyal following, made loads of friends from doing it, spreaded the word of the gospel. I hope more people are able to do it, but it ain't easy. It's very challenging, man, doing this. But it's enjoyable at the same time, you know what I mean? I always compare it to going to the gym. You go through a hard workout, but it's enjoyable at the same time if you're an athlete. You're like, oh, this is tough, man. Like, should I even bother doing another rep? Yeah, I am. I am gonna. So, yeah. Adam, you don't need to go on the red carpet. I've got no interest in being on the red carpet. Notice they call it the red carpet. It's Satan. The red dragon. Los Angeles, the angels, the fallen angels. Why they go on a red carpet? Why is it a red carpet? It's the red dragon. Why is Lucifer in the show Lucifer? Why is he based in Los Angeles? The city of angels. All right? I don't want to set foot on a red carpet. Although I used to when I was a kid. My living room in my house had a red carpet. My bedroom was red. Here we go, cue the Satanism. Growing up, my bedroom was red. It's probably my favorite color. As I got a bit older, blue became my favorite color. Republican, Democrats. But yeah, growing up, red was my color. I don't know it's because I was a Man United fan. If it was that. I didn't really wear a lot of red clothing. It's a bit extreme, isn't it? But yeah. Thank you all. God bless you all. I'm off for a swim. You're a sound lad, Adam. Cheers, O'Malley. I like the word sound. We only really use that. You sounds, proper sounds. You use that a lot in Liverpool, don't you? Sound is just a word we use in England. I've never heard anybody use sound like a good lad outside of England. Sound is just like the volume. But yeah, for you Americans watching, the fact that you call me sound, it just means I'm genuine. I'm a good lad. All right, God bless you all. Thank you all for watching. Regime Shorts, thank you. And Gus for your insights. They were superb. Let's see what tomorrow brings, guys, and let's see who's going to replace Biden. It looks like it's going to be Kamala Harris. But I'll tell you why in a stream in the near future. Take care. Let's leave with 45 likes as Trump was the 45th US president, as Messi just won his 45th title, and World War II ended in 45, the year that Hitler died. No wonder at one point Michael Jordan won number 45 when he came back from his retirement. Woo, woo, woo. A sound in Dublin as well. Yeah, the UK. It's the UK. Community shield all connects to war, hence the shield. You need that shield to protect yourself from the fiery darts of the devil. Woo! Baby! Speak to you all soon, and thank you all for watching.